Hey, thank you for the likes. Hey there, Brandon. How's it going there? Oh, mama. I gotta go do something here. I'm gonna get my AC plugged in because I know we're gonna need it. There we go. 3 hours of sleep. Ah, you and me both. I didn't get to sleep till about 2:30 last night. Yeah, normally I try to knock off here around 6 or 7 o'clock. It gives me a lot of wind down time. You get all winded down, and I didn't get out of the shop here till after 9 yesterday. And so, for some reason, I just couldn't get to sleep. You need to quit thinking about all those new jigs you got. Stay up all night dreaming about jigs. I can't get to sleep, doctor. I got all these new lures and a new rod. I had one of my heaters conk out on me. I have to get a new, I don't have to get it now, but I can get me a new heater next year. These are 1/32 ounce. I don't know about that. Probably the favorite part is tying. I like tying them up. Probably my least favorite is cleaning the heads. I don't like cleaning the heads. Just time consuming, but you know, has to be done. Somebody's got to do it. No, well, thank you. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite part is tying up the jigs. I should have some more hooks coming in today. Ordered a bunch. Oh, well, thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you. Thanks a bunch. Got a bunch of heads to do tonight, or today. We got some 1/16, some 1/8 I got to pour. I'll be doing this for a couple hours today. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you like and subscribe. We also have a membership too. we're going to be mailing out jigs probably tomorrow, maybe tonight. I'll start packaging up jigs. So for the $20 package, you're going to get a pack of jigs every month. You get some stickers and stuff like that. We're also going to do a drawing probably on the 28th. I think we're going to do a drawing. Everybody that's a member will be part of the drawing. Yeah, double tap, double tap, double tap. These here are one 32nd ounce. These will get a body and a tail here pretty soon. I do hand-tied lures. I think we got like 6 altogether. I think we have I think 4 of the ultimate jig package or membership, and then 2 of the other, you know, the $5 and the $10 membership. You guys can join my Discord too. That helps out too with sending out messages and getting addresses and stuff for everybody. Oh, well, thank you. It does help support the channel, and it does help out a bunch. Where did that go? Oh, there it went. Yeah, where's everybody from in here? Where is everybody from? I'm out of Oklahoma if you're just brand new. Hey, how's it going there? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Just been steady with orders, and we've had a pretty steady flow of orders coming in every day. And we had a really good tackle show. So I'm having to replenish everything. Hey there, Travis. Oh, this mode I don't share this mode here. Yeah, I don't share on this one. I don't get any financial kickback or anything, and it's a good mold. I know a lot of people that do what I do for a business, you know, just some things you can't tell. The do-it molds I do, I tell about those because we do get a kickback from Tackle Bandit when people buy them from there. Yeah, it's just I'm in the business. This is my full-time business, and there's other people that do this that would love to have the mold that do it also for a living. So just one of them things. One of them business secrets. This is a 1/32 ounce mold. Yeah, thanks for everybody coming in. Yeah, we do make lures, hand-tied lures, something like that. Oh, there's that gray ghost. Let me go grab one of the other packs. That's our monkey milk right there, but we do some with the eyes too. Grab my coffee. Today has been a coffee day. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Hey, Remington. Yep, that's our website right there. We do hand ties, hand-tied lures. Got our own brand of fishing line, circle hooks. Our circle hooks are on sale. If you buy one pack, you get one pack free. We got a 5/0 all the way to a 10/0. Our catfish poles are on sale. Got 30% off on them. Thank you everybody for the likes. Hey there, Richard. How are you doing there? Yep, we also have our own monofilament, 4, 6, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. We got a lot of sales going on. Lots of sales. These here again are 1/32 ounce. Appreciate everybody coming in the channel. Okay, we're going to do some underspins here in just a bit. Those are the 1/32 ounce. We got enough there for a couple of days. Okay, let's get these hooks back up. This table cleaned off. Okay, let's get the pill head mold out. Have it. Go to the drawer. Now it's about 16th. Okay, we're going to do a dry run first. Okay, let's get the spinners out. The ones I need. Let's see, where are they at? Okay. Get these heads cleaned off a little bit. These are number, I think they're number 10 or 12 swivels. I can't remember which number they are. I do put a little bit bigger of a hook on here. So these are number 2 sickles here that I'm using. I don't know if I can get that one in there. Let's see. Nope. These are for the underspins. Okay, you gotta remember how I did this last time. Let's see. Hey, buddy, how you doing there, Wayman? Is this bad for me? What is bad for me? Yeah, I'm properly ventilated. Yeah, and it's if you're doing it in a wide open area, it's not that big of a deal. Plus, with me, I get lead tested every 3 or 4 months. I've never tested positive for lead poisoning ever. I got a really good doctor, and her husband works in a foundry where they work with lead. So she knows all about, the troubles and all that kind of stuff. So I do get my blood drawn every 3 to 4 months. Plus, I mean, I don't know how much the certification is worth these days, but I have been certified to work with lead too, so. I don't really take any offense. People, man, you're working in a dangerous. No, I'm not. Some of the states, they don't allow you to pour lead. Oklahoma's pretty free. There's a lot of bait makers here in Oklahoma. These are the swivels I'm putting in there. Little swivel. Oh, you're in Kansas? Oh, cool. You're not that far from us. Let's see, do I got the big bag of these? Yep. It's all nothing but swivels. I don't know how many. I think it's by the pound. It says 1,000. So I still got plenty more of these. Got a bunch of them. Those will last me pretty much till the end of the year. The Ruben crew, how's it going, Nimby? And those will be turned into something that may look like this. These are the 1/8 ounce. What I'm doing here are the 1/16 ounce. We got a lot of people that use these for bass. I like using these for sand bass. Yeah, we're going to be 75 degrees today. Degrees. I got my boat plugged up. Hopefully charge the batteries up. Who knows, I may be going on a boat trip here in the next couple of days or so. These here are with number 2 hooks. Number 2 hooks. A little bit bigger of a hook than I normally put on a 1/16 ounce. What am I doing? Okay, open. The other side of the mold has a bait keeper on there, and I don't really do a whole lot of those. I like the molds. Oh yeah. Do the molds work with any brand, or do you find you need to stick? I love Do It molds. Uh, the majority of my hand poured molds like these, you know, with the lead pot here, I do a lot of do it molds, but there are a couple other molds I do use. We're going to try to save up and try to get a new spin cast machine. Now with the spin cast machine, I think we got like 100 or so molds for the spin caster. With the spin caster, I could pour these here. I can also do pony heads. I can do minnow heads. We just haven't had that thing working in a while. We just need to get a new one. Start all over. Oh, the hook? Yeah, you can put almost any brand. A lot of times with the do-it molds, they'll tell you what size hooks to use and what brand. Yeah, I think our post office lady's here. Let me go see. If she's here, I'm going to help her walk out and stuff because we got a bunch of big boxes going out today. There she is. Okay, I'll be right back. Got a lot of stuff for you. I'll help you walk it out. Get my safety glasses on. Okay. Oh man, her Jeep is packed. Yeah, her Jeep is very packed. It's loaded. She should be riding a red sleigh with a bunch of elves helping her out. Waiting on packages here too. Yeah, she's loaded up to like the top of her Jeep. She drives, you know, full size regular, you know, Jeep. And man, she's not as packed as she was yesterday, but she's loaded up. Yeah, we live out in the country, so you know we're rural. There are a couple of businesses out here. There is a craft. Well, I'm just going to call it Craft Shack, where they sell like the vinyl for like the crickets and all the different kind of stuff out there. For they sell a lot of stuff all across the U.S. I know one of the owners. She used to be one of our waitresses when we had a restaurant, and they've turned that thing into a pretty lucrative business. They ship all over the U.S. They have these membership plans where they're shipping out stuff at the beginning of every month. I don't know if it's something they work through their website or, you know, or through YouTube or whatever, but I know on TikTok they got like 500,000 followers. I imagine they're here on YouTube also too. In the bush, yeah. Addicted stage right now. Does that ever go away? No, it doesn't. I mean, to me, I mean, with my end of it, making lures and stuff, um, it doesn't go away. In the same way with crappie fishing, I love crappie fishing. I love crappie fishing so much that I gave up my bass fishing. I mean, I still fish for like white bass or what they call them here, sand bass, but I have not gone largemouth bass fishing ever since I started crappie fishing. But no, it's just I love lures, you know. I used to have a lot of lures when I bass fished, and it's all, you know, transferred over to the crappie side, and um, you know. Let me go grab some more coffee here. I kind of wonder how my wife is when she's the one that encouraged me to go fishing more when uh, when everything went south with my shoulders and just being unable to do stuff. And I mean, she never knew our business would turn into what it is, but I mean, we got customers of ours. They love the lures. They buy up every lure we have, every color, every size that we put out. Like, we got about, I don't know, I'd say probably 8 to 10 customers that they buy every single thing we put out. One of the customers, what he does, he has all of our Spro boxes and Gamagotchi boxes. He has a special case in his not garage, but in his, he has like a big, huge walk-in closet, which is kind of scary for a dude. But he's single. His wife passed away years ago, and he collects her lures. He keeps them all in his walk-in closet. He has this cabinet that he could stack up about 2 or 3 of the Spro boxes, of the Gamagotchi boxes. And he's bought a bunch of Gamagotchi boxes. He has our lures labeled. He has them labeled by the size, the name, and then when he purchased them. And so I know he's waiting for me to pass away one day and maybe to have, you know, there would be some value to them, but he just loves collecting lures. He doesn't do bass lures or anything like that. He just does crappie lures, and he collects them off me and probably about another 2 or 3 guys out there that make lures. And he's out of Arkansas. Nice guy. Kind of different, but we got people that do that. Orders going out, yep. We got guys don't follow me. I mean, they follow me on Facebook, but they don't do TikTok. They don't do YouTube. Uh, they just buy up every single new color that we have out. And this guy, Tommy, out of Arkansas, he makes sure to buy 3 packs of everything. He'll buy one to go fishing, one to go in the closet, and then one as a backup. He'll buy a backup pack to go, go fishing. And every time I come up with a new lure, he's getting 3 packs. These are for spinner baits. These heads have a swivel on there, and we'll put a spinner blade on them after we tie them up. An underspin lure, and then they'll look just like this. These are the 1/8 ounce. The ones I'm doing right now are 1/16, but they'll have a spinner blade on them. Well, when I first started tying, um, again, I was doing a lot of fishing every day because I couldn't go back to work. So a lot of the people at the local fishing dock, uh, they would buy my lures, or they'd put in an order that'd say, can you make me one that has a pink head, a gray body, and a chartreuse tail? And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. And so, um, the tackle store wasn't too far away from there, so on the way home I would buy, a pack of the color chenille, and or feathers if I needed feathers, and I tie them up, 6 or whatever they wanted, and so that kept building up. And then there were people that were that lived in like the next town that would go fishing with, on our dock, and they would put in orders. And then it was to where I would put some pictures on Facebook, because I thought it would be kind of cool to, take a picture of the lures, the different colors I'm making. And so I started a Facebook page, and we would get orders, not every night, but it got to be where a couple of years later I find, I left that company I'd worked for, and I had started a barbecue business, and I ran it for, I think, the fall, winter, and then that spring was 2012, and it was like super hot that year. And we only had maybe 1 week of spring before it got into the mid-90s. And at that time I had more customers, jig customers, than barbecue customers. And I was like, let's see if we can turn it into a full-time thing. And I also had a tackle store too that I was tying for. It didn't have my label on it, but I would tie him jigs and put the the packaging that he provided. And so I ended up going full-time into it. And I wasn't expecting, again, when I first started tying lures, there was no even a hint of a thought of me doing it full-time. It just took a couple of years to realize that I'm pretty decent at this. And because of all the physical issues I had or had been having with surgeries and my knees and my shoulders and everything. It just seemed like a pretty good, solid thing to go for after a while. But I love doing it, you know. I don't ever dread, you know, coming into work. It's wild. I don't buy bulk until something tests good for me. Oh yeah. So my very first mold was a 1/80th ounce. And, you know, again, I was new to crappie fishing back then. And you know, I thought, well, you know, I'll sell the little 1/80th. And then my next mold was a 64th ounce. And then I just kept going up in size. 32nd, 1/16th. Thought, well, what the heck? Let me do a 1/8 ounce. But when I went full time into it, I don't even think I owned a 1/8 ounce mold. And then finally around 2019, well, about 2018, I started thinking about getting a portable building. And my wife's like, we can't do that. We can't do that. We don't have the money. And she was the type of person that, you know, if it didn't fly with her, you know, because she handled a lot of our finances, I thought, well, you know, I'll just wait. And then I took her to a tackle show in Oklahoma City. And we sold a bunch of lures. We sold a lot. I think we sold somewhere between 4,000 and 6,000 lures. We sold that much money in lures, 4,000 to 6,000 on a weekend. And there were people asking for autographs and pictures with me, and I did the Crappie Connection interview back then. And that's when my wife's like, we need to get you a building. And so she shopped around. I looked around. I was looking for a little bitty building that could maybe hold 2 lawnmowers in it. You know, something real small. And so she found this building, and we moved into it early 2020. So we didn't have it paid off or anything. You know, we had to make payments on it. Okay, these are the number 1 hooks. We're going to switch on up to a 1/8 ounce. But my wife started helping me around 2018, 2019. Started helping out with just painting in the beginning. And then she operated the website too. And then once we got into the building, COVID happened. You had lockdowns. So she was helping me in the shop because we got really busy. And then my older son started working for us. My future daughter-in-law started working. She did all the designing on the logo and all that stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, I love it. How much to replace the machine? It's going to run somewhere between 4 and 6,000. And there's no way we could make, we could pay it fully off. Uh, we'd probably either have to take a small business loan or something. Once we do that, we'll be able to pour, anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 heads a day. That's why one of the reasons we got out of doing, you know, bulk jig head orders, because I'm having to pour them like this and it's a lot slower. This one that we bought it for 2,800, and it came with all the molds, and it's a pretty good deal, we thought, until it broke down and found out that this spin caster was like 30 years old. We've replaced most of the parts in it, and it's still not working. Yeah, these are the 1/8 ounce that we're doing now. There's some on Temu and Alibaba. I just don't trust them. They don't look that bulky and heavy duty. No, I can't do it. Oh, not going to let me do it. Yeah, maybe. No. No, maybe I had something else blocking it. Let me try that again. Here we go. We got it that time. Yeah, it's a pill head spinner. Uh-huh. Yeah, these will look something like this. Yep, we got the BOGO sale on the circle hooks. Appreciate everybody in here, guys. Thanks for coming in. I'm just pouring up the 1/8 ounce pill head spinner baits. Not gonna let me get you out, are you? Is the Barbie Jigs new spinner you have for you? No, we haven't done the Barbie doll one yet. We've done the Assassin in the past. We're going to be putting out the Thunderbird here pretty soon. Um, we got the Shiner out right now. I can't. We also have, I think, the Bumblebee, the Gold Mine, and the Mad Shad. I don't know if the gold mine's back up. We took off the gold mine during COVID because we were running low on chenille. I get those mixed up. Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, we're gonna add the Thunderbird probably this week, hopefully. We get a lot of people that use them for crappie too. They do work really good for crappie. Especially during the spawn season. We got the Azula. The Azul jig is out there too with the spinner. I forgot all about that one. That one's pretty color. Hey there, is that a Javi or Zavi? This guy makes his own. Yes, I do. Yep. Yeah, that Azula is a pretty one. What kind of material is most commonly used for pouring jigs? You got to get your lead, your mold, and your hooks, and you get yourself some good pliers. These here are whelpers, basically welding pliers. They're spring loaded, so I like them a lot better than just regular pliers. Okay, I'm done with these here. I'm gonna do some 1/16 ounce with the round heads. Put those up. Put those over there. Let's get these hooks back up. So do I need the 1/8 ounce rounds? Oh, I do. Yeah, let me go ahead and do the 1/8 ounce round heads. Put these over here. I'll get to those a little bit later. Nope, not those either. Where did I put them? $16, 1/80th. Is that a 1/80th? I don't even need that up here. Oh, there's the 1/8 ounce. Okay, we're going to go back to these here. Come on now. Come loose. Come loose, Matilda. It's already noontime, isn't it? It is noontime. It's a 1/8 ounce. I've been doing this almost an hour and a half. This one here is a Do It mold. This is a Pro Series. I'd be surprised if he had ice fishing jigs. I have some molds for ice fishing on the spin cast machine, and I haven't been able to make them in almost 2 years. But we got to get a new spin cast machine. Okay, I gotta go look outside. I think somebody just pulled in. I thought they pulled in here. Yeah, it cost a bunch to get a new spin cast machine, and we just hadn't, we could, get a loan for it or something, or, get it financed, but we just hadn't had the extra wiggle room financially to justify making a payment. if And again, I know you're taking somewhat of a gamble thinking that if you get the spin caster you're going to get more business, but in this day and age with how things are running politically and stuff, you just don't know. I just hate to be stuck with a machine that we have to make payments on if things go south. So that's why part of the reason we've been holding off on it. We got the building paid off back in November or October, somewhere back then. Which that's helped us up, free up a little bit of money. We just want to make sure that everything's going to be fine. Alrighty, see you later, man. Who's leaving? Who left? Are you leaving, Dave? Richard? Hey there, David. Okay, we'll catch you later. Thanks for helping out and hanging out. get these over here. These here are 1/8 ounce. Yeah, it won't take long to fill this up because the heads are bigger and the hooks are bigger. Bigger heads, bigger hooks. Ooh, that's a bad one. What size hook do I use on the 1/8? I use the number 1. You can use the number 2 if you make lures at home and all that. We just went with a bigger hook because I wanted to I wanted these just for not just for crappie, but also for bass too. Appreciate the likes, everybody. got a bad one. Got a bad one in there. All of these will probably get used up by the end of the week. Ooh, we got two bad ones in here. Two bad ones. Guys, thanks for coming in, everyone. These are 1/8 ounce with #1 hooks. Thanks for joining in. Just making jig heads. I got a couple of bad ones on this one here. I got a bunch of bad ones on this one. Uh, 58 degrees with high 65. Oh yeah, it's a pretty day there. We were about 71, 72 yesterday. It's going to be a little bit warmer today. Well, that's perfect weather. Lows in the 50s. That's pretty nice. These are the imperfect ones here. Some of these you might be able just to bend out. I don't want to take any chances. I'm just going to throw it in the melter. If any of you guys ever melt hooks, and you had to, if you dropped one in the pot, it'll float. I don't know if you'll be able to reuse it because it'll be all gunked up. Okay, let's put these aside. Well, we got one more hook I got to do. Forgot. I didn't see that one. Do I need any pill heads? I got a few of the 1/8 ounce. Okay. Yeah, I'll just hold off on the 1/8 ounce pill heads till for a couple of days. I got a couple of days worth. Okay, let's get the number 4 hooks out. We're going to do some 1/16 ounce round heads. We did some up yesterday and we went through them like crazy. We had this about halfway full. Okay. Okay, these are 1/16 ounce heads. Hey there, Kansas Fishing. How's it going there, man? A couple of bad ones there. I'll fix that. Appreciate everybody in here. These are 1/16 ounce with the number 4 mustad sickle hook. If you're coming in for the first time, these won't have eyes, but they'll be like that. That's our 1/16 ounce monkey milk right there. Got something trapped in there. See if I can get it cleaned out. Let's see how this one did. Nope. Got some stinkers in there. Wishing for the lake to thaw out. Your lake's still frozen? I don't know if our lake is frozen up, or I haven't went that direction in a while. White just dribbling out. Got the dribbles. Still dribbling out. Something in there. Oh yeah, there we go now. Chunk that piece back there. I don't want that dirt getting back in there. Get they all poured out that time. Guys, welcome in. I hope everybody's doing well today. Make sure to tap up the like, subscribe. I'm a little bit quiet today. These here are 1/16 ounce. These will get turned into hand-tied lures. Uh-oh. I'm doing pretty good today, though. Weather's going to be nice and warm today. Made it to 60. Wow, that's good. Well, happy birthday, Tim. Happy birthday, Tim. I'm just goofing with you. Hey there, Mason. I'll be 60 here a couple years. I'll go grab some more coffee here. No, I know, I know. I thought it'd be a good time to throw a joke in there. Coffee's so good today. So good. Oh, man. I'll be 71 in a few more months. Wow. How the time flies. It's like 1 minute you're climbing trees, next minute you're sitting under trees and you can't get back on your feet. I just don't like that one. That's an abnormal one there. It's an abnormal. Another abnormal one there. And he's only ever used live minnows. Yeah, faster and faster. 57, yeah. I'm talking with my dad about your mystery bugs. Just sent him pictures and he can't stop asking questions now. Oh yeah, yeah. Now you can tip them with minnows. I mean, there's people also that will tip our jigs with what you call the niblets. That works too. Or you just fish them naked like I do. No minnow, no niblet or anything on there. Yeah, they're good. I mean, I never did any crappie fishing, growing up, and when I started, fishing for crappie, I'd use minnows, I'd use plastics. I just never got into the hand tied, fishing. And then I saw these guys catching them like crazy, and I hated using minnows because either they were biting really good and you would blow through the minnows and you'd run out, or the bite was so slow that you end up throwing away or giving away, the minnows you had. And so, with that being said, I'm there fishing on the dock one day, and these old guys, they're in their 70s, were catching the heck out of these crappie with these little bitty hand-tied lures. I was using plastics, and I had one of them show me what they were using, and one of the guys even went so far to give me one, and I thought, man, this is like, I got to get me some, and I couldn't find any. I'd go to Bass Pro, and they had 1/80ths, but they had so big of a tail on them things, and it's basically for trout fishing. Or you'd go to some of the local tackle stores, and they just didn't have any that small. And then the other thing I dealt with was, you go to Walmart, you couldn't find the colors you wanted, and then fishing with the little 1/32 ounce from Walmart and some of these other tackle stores, they would always fall apart. I thought, man, I could make a lure better than that. So that's when I started my little venture of making my own hand-tied baits. No, they don't. I mean, they'll get their stuff from overseas, and a lot of times those countries and whatever factories they work at, they pay them by the piece, by each lure that they make, and they're trying to tie them up so fast, and they're not any good at tying. We had one company overseas, they wanted to replicate our baits. They wanted me, before COVID came about, they wanted me to go to their factory. I'm not going to say what country or anything, but I was wanting to go there, and they were wanting me to show them how I tie my baits. The problem with that was their factory also made lures for, some of these other companies that are in Walmart and in Bass Pro, and I thought, man, I don't want to be teaching them how to tie my baits and then have them use the same procedure. That's one of my biggest selling points is our lures will outlast, a lot of the lures they could find in these big box stores. So I'm kind of thankful that COVID came about in regards to that, but because some of the companies were like, man, you tie so fast. One of the factory owners had approached me while we were at a tackle show, and he's like, we'd like to replicate your lures. He's like, man, you tie faster than our people do. And he said, because I know our lures are bleep, but we sell a bunch of them. They're cheap, but we'd like to make a better quality lure. And I was like, I'm so glad I didn't do that. We still got some factories, they want to make our lures, and they want me to get rich and buy my baits from them. Yeah. Appreciate everybody in here. These are 1/16 ounce, just the round heads. Quality is robots, yeah, they're good too. Yep, nothing falls up. Yeah. Which you like better, the round heads or the pill heads? I mean, the pill heads are easier to tie because I don't have to put any eyes on them, and they're ready to go faster. The pill heads do look cool. We get a lot of people buying pill heads, and you know, on our website, we have more people buying pill heads than we do round heads. We don't really put the pill heads on sale a whole lot. I think right now we just have the Ninja with eyes on sale, and that thing's been on sale for like a whole year already. But as far as we do, the round heads are easier to produce, and you know, all I got to do is clean off the heads a little bit, paint them up, and they're ready to go. I don't have to sit there and glue eyes on them. We don't make a whole lot of money, you know. We don't make that much extra on the pill heads, mainly because of, you know, the work that goes into them. But they do look cool. They look really good. Next will be the round heads, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that are, you know, they don't really care about the eyes, and you know, that's, you know, their opinion or whatever. I know the people that do like forward facing, they do like the ones with the eyes. Okay, guys. I'm going to take a break. Okay, I'm going to take a little break here. I'm going to go grab some, get all cleaned up and grab me a sandwich. I do like the disco heads. Yeah, the disco heads, they look really good. So we'll see you guys here later on. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later. Thank you. Bye-bye.